let's do this. Looking to cure Bartholomew, Remora, Minera, and Taga of the Aboleth's disease, the uncommon checked out Yex Goblin Market and were directed to a sea hag who might be able to help. Of course, they were not eager to trust a hag and discovered that the vials of, quote, medicine they purchased would cure the disease, but it would make them sick in other ways for months. Instead, Todrin healed Bart and Minera using his own divine magic. Upon returning to Guts and Garters, the Uncommon were greeted by Ollie, Ruby, and Zaraj, who had come with news that the attack on Skull Island would launch at dawn the following day. And it did. While Todrin and Esvele flew over the battle below on Todrin's Pegasus mount, Rose, the rest of the group used Dimension Door spells to teleport up to the gaping hole torn in the Tower of Seven Woes during the spell battle between Halaster and Manshoon about a month ago. They faced off against the Zentarim's infamous Sky Mages, or one of the Sky Mages, and his Wyvern mount, as well as a fire elemental that had been summoned. Ventius was nearly killed in the battle when the mage cast Chain Lightning, but the Uncommon pushed forward and fought a clay golem in the hall, as well as two more members of Bane's Black Hand, before finding a teleportation circle that they've been told will take you to Manshoon's personal demiplane. And that is where you will find yourselves now. So, Esvele and Ventius have gone out to the main hall, and they're basically holding off anyone that's going to come up the stairs. Along with Rose, your Pegasus mount is their escape route, basically. So, the four of you are standing over this teleportation circle here in the middle of the room. What do you want to do?
Seems safe here. Let's stay here forever.
Is the portal, like, active?
It does not appear to be active right this moment, but go ahead. When you do, one of the glyphs on it lights up, and then
your foot falls off.
Just as another one was about to light up, they all go dark.
Right. I stop him. I don't think we're ready. No, but perhaps we should take a moment together. I don't mean an hour. Seconds. Give me
Anyone
a
else here in Drax cutting in and out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought I was having a stroke.
Oh. How about now? Thought I was having a stroke?
That is better.
This one.
Is it better? I think.
Yeah.
I need to make sure my mic is closer to my mouth. I need to bend my dongle.
Yes, take us into your mouth, please. Thanks.
How about that?
Oh god.
That was uncomfortable. Anyway, yeah. So Bart's just like, just give me a moment, and he's gonna start flipping through his spellbook.
There's a battle raging downstairs.
And he's clearly just burning time, just trying to catch his breath. Yeah. Nice.
At this point, you guys see Ventius coming around, and he looks and says, "You guys aren't gone yet?" Okay, you guys gotta come see this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will too.
Let me let you all move your tokens about then.
Oh, okay.
You see Ezela is just standing at the door. She's got one hand on the door handle and her pistol in the other, and she goes, "I don't know if this is a good idea.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, you look for yourselves." She
Well-
opens the door into a darkened room, and you find another one of those clay golems.
Hmm.
Oh.
Is
It
it
is
moving?
It is not moving.
Okay. Let's be very,
Uh,
very careful.
Do we have any idea on how these are controlled, or?
Typically speaking, a clay golem or any sort of golem answers to its creator. This one appears to be unfinished.
Okay. I can see in the dark, so I'm just scanning before.
Can Bart find anything anywhere to see if there's any way, like, basically try to identify how far from completion?
It could be finished within an hour by... It'd take 4 people to finish it in about an hour. Thank you, Kai.
A lot of time that we could better be spent resting. Exactly.
I'm just gonna sneak and try to peer into this room, just real quick. Just around the corner.
It just has more tools for what you would presume to be working on these golems and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Which, again, the table is full of these chisels and sculpting tools and all sorts of things like that that you would use to create one of these things.
Agreed.
Yep. Hey.
Esblade blows you a kiss on your way out. She goes, "Be safe. If you don't
you.
come back, I'm coming after you."
Vitius gives a middle finger.
Yeah. All right. The minute that you guys start stepping onto this thing, the glyphs in the floor begin lighting up.
Reach out and pull Bart onto it.
Oh.
Only half of
Looking
it.
at my inventory.
And as Bartholomew's going through his satchel, Minera and Toddering both grab him by each arm and pull him onto the thing as the last glyph goes. And for a moment, your vision goes dark, and then you feel like a pulse of energy as you are transported. And you appear in a small room. It's about 10 feet wide with marble floors, marble walls, and 3 windows. One of them's behind you, one of them's to each side, and then there's a door to the south. And as you look
So
out the
similar
north,
to what we were in. except windowed.
No, actually, not at all.
Holy shit!
As you
that's
look out
cool.
the windows, you are looking out into just an infinite nothing.
Does Bart recognize what he is looking at?
You've never, I don't think Bart has ever been in a demiplane, but you're well enough of an accomplished enough wizard that you know what you're looking at based on what you've read. You haven't
Nice.
been in one, have you? I don't think.
I mean, he's been in Rope Trick.
That's true. This is different.
It's different, yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, because it's still a pocket dimension.
Yeah,
Trick.
it is a pocket dimension, but this one.
This is its own thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So as we appear, Bart just sees all this, and he just kind of goes limp a little bit as he's looking at this and acknowledge the scope of power we're facing. Oh, how about now? I don't know how to fix that. I thought it was fine. Anyway, Bart goes a little limp as he acknowledges the scope of power we're facing right now.
And as he's kind of looking around in awe, the rest of you will notice that to one side there is a window looking out into another room where there is a young man sitting behind a desk wearing these sort of dark gray robes, and he looks up from whatever he's looking at on the desk and to you, and he puts a finger out pointing towards you, and you begin hearing a voice in your heads, all of you at the same time here. I'm sorry, Manchun's not seeing anyone. Who are you? We don't have any scheduled appointments for today. There is no visible wall. You immediately find your hand is repelled. Not repelled, but you can't push through what appears to be a wall of force.
Yeah, I'm following. I'm not answering.
And he just puts his finger out again, and you don't know what he does. The door's locked. Yep. When you step away, he is gone.
If I took a moment to investigate the door, can I tell if it's magically locked or like just regular locked?
Give me an investigation check. You have no idea.
I guess.
You guys have found a door. I don't remember.
I guess I just take out my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock.
All right. Give me a thieves tools check.
What do I roll for this again?
It would be your sleight of hand, technically.
It
Especially
says
if
I
you have
have.
proficiency.
It says I have expertise. Do I double my?
Double your proficiency score.
So
yeah.
it's just a roll with double my proficiency, right?
Right.
Okay, so that would be.
So it would be a plus 15 of the roll.
Oh God. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Handler takes out his thieves' tools and begins working on the lock. And you learn a couple of things very quickly. One, this is a very intricate lock.
Yeah.
And it does not appear to be something that you're going to get through quite that easily.
Yep. Go for it.
It is a normal door. It is a single door. Sure. All right. Tell you what, go ahead and let's call it an athletics check. You take a strong swing right at the latch, and Azure Edge is I'll say repelled this time. When it hits, there's a wave of like magical energy that you now realize this is an arcane lock. It's beyond just a typical lock. And she comes back, and you hear her go, "Ow!"
I have a question that I'm going to type to you.
Are you talking to Bart? Bart's just staring out into space. Bart? Ah. He blinks at you a couple of times, and he shakes his head. Right. Todrin. We can't do this, Todrin. And he looks panicked.
Kai, you'd need an Arcana check for that. Sorry, he was
Okay.
saying
It's an innate ability, but okay.
Oh,
what
okay.
did you ask me, Todrin?
What is the ability, so I can read it real quick?
It's the etherealness spell.
Oh, it's a spell. Okay.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah, they are.
I don't see the
You should
spell
be
on your
changing.
spell list, but I will.
It should be the
say-
very top.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
What's the spell?
And so it's like the third from the bottom, or
Yeah,
the
that'll work.
okay. Minera offers to go through the door and check from the other side. Well, I can go through the door or the force field, wherever you need me to go. You are right, though. It is a magical door, and I'm not very magical.
Bart's like, we need to make it through this door? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah.
Bart's just like, okay, and he walks up and casts knock.
I hate these
Oh.
spells. Jason, probably.
So who went where first? First,
As everyone's talking, Bart's just like, okay, and he walks up and casts knock.
All right. Let me see the spell here. Is there a roll for this at all? I don't know.
No. If it's mundane, it's unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If it's magic, arcane
is an
lock,
arcane
it's
lock.
suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the
right.
target can be opened and shut.
The door is unlocked with a
Oh, damn.
thunderous knock that echoes through the demiplane.
Yep, 300-foot audible knock.
Not as stealthy as I'd like, but I think we're already done.
Bart opens the door.
You open the door,
Oh,
and I need everyone to
fuck.
roll initiative.
And as he does, he just goes, Ta-da!
Here's your door. Turns walks away.
You all immediately, well, two of you immediately recognize this is the old Xanathar. The one that had been killed and raised by Manchun as a beholder.
Oh, boo.
Or a zombie beholder, yes.
A zombie holder! You missed out, Kason. You missed
I
out.
can't
Boulder.
believe I rolled a natural 1 on this thing.
It's 0. He doesn't get to go at all.
We walk through the door and I'm like, ta-da! We all walk in the room and then it goes and looks at us. Oh.
Who's on top of who here? I think that's how that should be.
I wouldn't have
Okay.
stepped through the door. I was probably where
Right.
he was.
Yeah, I
But
sense
whatever,
first.
it's fine. It's not a big...
Manera, your turn. This
Gonna walk
writhing
through-
mass of tentacles on its head, and each eye is kind of darting around the room.
This time I'm not going to forget bonus action Hunter's Mark. Okay, that worked. And then I am going to draw my bow and shoot.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed in that natural 1.
Let's hope not.
All right, that's a hit. Give me damage. Damage?
Yeah, sorry, I found a dice.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Second attack, I'm going to do sharpshooter in this guy.
All right.
Sharpshooter is such a... It's an awesome skill. Did I cut out?
You did.
God damn it. I hope my mic isn't going out.
You can always try plugging it in and unplugging and plugging it back in.
Not
Wow.
wire. Hold on.
I
Way
think
to
just kind
go.
of crouch down a little bit.
What's that? 39 points of damage on your 2 attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if this helps. I plugged it in.
Very nice. All right.
Okay. Whoops.
Bartholomew, it is your turn. You just open the door, and the door swings open, and immediately before you is this mottled grayish blue beholder that you immediately recognize as.
Wait, I
as
lied.
a-
Hold on, sorry.
Um,
1 extra point of damage.
Okay, sure. Got it.
So as Bart turns and sees this thing, he reaches out his hand and he's holding Weaver and he looks confused and shakes his head and he takes a moment and he casts Firebolt at this thing.
All right. Fortunately, being that it's a zombie, its central eye, the anti-magic ray, is inactive. It's dead. The central eye is like glazed
Oh,
over with that
double
snowy
fours?
white.
Is that double fours?
Looks like it.
My
Yeah.
first roll to hit was a
Yeah.
4 also.
Doesn't really matter.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. The firebolt that Bartholomew throws hits the marble wall up and behind the beholder.
And then Bart leans against the door frame, and that's his turn.
Right. Hannelore.
Alright, Sunblade is out. I can. Yeah, I can get it from here. Yep, 2 swings on him, and he's undead, right? So
He is undead.
I get an extra D8 of radiant damage on him
Totally.
if this hits. Oh,
That's a
that
hit.
Okay.
Points of damage plus sneak attack.
Ooh. Jesus.
Very nice. It is actually now bloodied, believe it or not.
And second attack. Oh my god, that's my second one.
As you make your second strike against it, it just happens to squirm out of the way as it's shifting its eyes into this mass and everything. All right.
It's my turn.
Todrin, it is your turn. Doesn't appear to be, no. You're usually in front. Let's be honest. You're usually in front. I probably should have asked for a marching order before we went through the door, but
No, it was perfect because Bart totally threw everything off.
that's fair. All right. I mean, you can try throwing Azure Edge.
It's better than doing nothing.
Okay.
What?
You don't have firearms proficiency.
What?
The empty.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Todrin does not know this. Todrin does not know this. But the empty musket that he picked out of a display case. I'm gonna make a roll. I'll make a roll for it. All right.
I kind of like that image, though.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I just needed it to roll anything over a 1. So here's the thing. Being that you are not proficient, this would be a d20 roll, so 3 plus your dex plus 2, so it's a 5, which doesn't hit. So Todrin, you raise this musket, you take it off your back, you raise it up at this thing, point it, aiming it right down the sights. And you've never fired a gun before. You pull the trigger, and the thing about when you pull the trigger is you need to pull it straight back. If you pull it to the right, you're going to shoot to the right. If you pull it to the left, you're going to shoot to the left, and so on. Todrin's not that familiar with a firearm. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why when you jerk the trigger...
You want to go shooting sometime? Let's do it, man. I have a gun. We can go firing.
But the bullet chips a piece of the marble wall out behind the beholder, and you probably don't have any more ammunition, I imagine.
Also, Hannelor's ears are ringing because that went off right next to his head.
It did go off in a very confined space, also, I will say.
First the thunder's knock, now the gun.
That's probably the third time that your arrival has been announced. that would have been a natural 1. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Because, hey, now the beholder actually gets a turn. I was worried it wouldn't get a turn.
It's okay. Bart is having a psychotic break, and everybody else. Well, Todrin couldn't reach him.
Right. So, I'm gonna need you guys to make these rolls. So I'm gonna say, Todrin, you're the one that's the most upset right now. Why don't you go ahead and give me the first?
Everything wrong could have gone wrong.
Give me a D4 roll. Nope, that's not a D4. I need a D4. 1.
Jesus,
All right.
these rolls.
Todrin, one of the eyes points at you, and this gray beam shoots out at you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, it's not. Disintegrate.
There you go.
For a moment, you feel your body seize up, and then you break through it.
Well, he actually wanted to make you harder. I guess it's not a he anymore.
Let's see. I don't think beholders have gender at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if it ever was a he.
Minera, I need you to roll the D4.
No, balls imply. Minera. Do I need to roll a D4?
Oh no.
All right.
Different
Roll it again. I'm not going to do the same one a second time.
Yeah, that wouldn't make too much sense.
Don't worry, it's another one.
3.
3. All right. I need you to make a Constitution save as a black ray fires out at you. All right. And with that, the Innervation Ray does 32 points of damage to you, Minera.
I would like to fade out of existence.
Is that a thing you can do?
When I take damage from an attack, I can use my reaction to give myself resistance to all that's attack damage.
This is necrotic damage, so you would take 17 of that, I think. 16 of that. I'm done.
Good stuff.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh no, hold on. Never mind, I'm good.
All right. And with that, the beholder. Let's see. All right. It's going to turn to Hannelore, and it is going to use its bite attack.
All right.
Just like to point out that row of teeth on the token there.
That was a natural 20.
It doesn't get critical though.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, because of my adamantine scale.
Let me. So that would be a 6, 2, a 2, and a 1. So you take 11 points of damage.
Okay, and uncanny dodge that too.
All right.
God,
So you take 5 points of damage.
I think we're just pissing Kason off here.
Oh, you have no idea what's ahead of you.
We have a level 9 spellcast coming. Yeah.
Okay, 2 more shots.
Okay, you might have an idea what you're doing.
Bart is concerned.
You should be.
Sorry, hold on.
That's a hit. Give me damage.
Are you kidding me?
Not bad.
2 ones.
All right, got it.
Second attack.
That's a hit.
On 21.
All right. Doing good damage to
That's
it.
all.
All right, Bartholomew, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, Bart's not looking good. Oh
I love that part of the song.
Great. I am so looking forward to part 2.
Bart's gonna cast Mind Sliver. I think it's an intelligence save.
All right. It is not great at those.
18.
I actually don't think it can actually make an 18. That's a 4.
Okay. So it takes 9 psychic damage, and its next saving throw gets a minus D4 to it.
Alright. It is not looking great. Was that a negative D4 to a save?
Yep.
Alright, let me write that down. Alright. I believe that brings us... is there anything else?
Then Bart sits down.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Hannelore, your turn.
Okay.
It is... at this point, it looks like it's basically barely holding together.
Okay. 25.
That is going to be enough to kill it. Well, actually, wait. It has undead fortitude because it's a zombie. We need to double check. Constitution saving throw. So, Bart, this include your minus to it.
Yeah.
That's going to be a failure. So with that, it does indeed fail the save, and it is down.
Just drive
Right.
the sunblade right through the big eye and out the
There's
back of it.
this sizzling sound as Hannelor's sunblade sinks deep into the beholder. You see the eye kind of like deflate a little bit as the beholder also seems to like lay there, and it's almost like months of decomposition are sort of kind of catching up to it. It just seems to melt on the floor a little bit, like, not fully, but like it's kind of gross.
Well, that was a nasty little pet. And I think they all know we're here. As if they didn't already twice over.
Ah,
I am.
He's just breathing really hard. No, he just immediately starts coughing. Yeah, but he's going, and you say that right in his face.
This is the same stuff you sprayed in the Hag's office, Hag's store, right? I feel so bad for Toddering right now. It's like, this is good stuff. What is wrong with you people?
Come on.
I
We
got
can
you,
do this,
Starker.
Todrin. We can do this. Hmm. You're a funny guy, Todrin. Ah. uh, Bart? Yeah. It's not amused. It's not amused smile though. It's losing my mind smile. I'm sure that we are going to fight Halaster, and I'm going to give it my all.
Well, we know that guy was in that room up here, so either one of the. I'm giving. Well, I'd rather take out anyone who. I'd rather take out somebody who knows we're here before we start kicking in doors and triggering fights. Yeah. You get on one side, I get on the other. We rush the door.
Okay, Bart.
Into a hallway, L-shaped hallway that curves to the north. Inside, you find another door at the end of that hall.
Yeah.
The door is empty, or excuse me, the room is empty. There's a very, very nicely well-carved desk. Very beautiful furniture. It doesn't look like it's painted gold. It looks like the frame of the furniture is gold.
I
love that Todrin is the one that's like, I would break it, but that's really pretty.
I'm going to investigate this desk for any.
Sure.
First, investigate for traps, then investigate for anything that might be of use, maybe keys or something.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll. This is for traps. You find it is untrapped.
Okay. And another for searching drawers and such.
You find a schedule that's like up through about another 3 months from now that are like different people from around the city that are supposed to come and see Manchun. You find a log that has a list of apprentices in it, along with their names. You find a hold on, let me see here.
Oh, hey.
The only other thing you find is the latest issue of the gosh, what's the newspaper called? Sorry. A latest issue of one of the newspapers in the city from Waterdeep, and the mage appears to have been doing a crossword puzzle.
All right, I'll just
A
stow
crossword
away
puzzle? Awesome.
I'll just stow away the schedule into my bag and rejoin the group.
All right.
Not much of interest.
You open the door into another hallway. It goes about another 20 feet down before you find another door.
Wait. Let me just check this one. Just I don't know. Just to make sure. Yeah. You never know. We're in his demi-plane. He might have all sorts of tricks. 22?
You start checking the door, and while you don't see anything that tells you it might be trapped, you do hear hushed voices coming from the other side.
I whisper that to Todrin, and like I press my ear to it to see if I can hear any more, like how many, like either just how many voices or any. Yeah.
Call it a perception check. It's hard to pinpoint how many more. More than 2, less than 5.
Mm.
But they're waiting for you to open that door.
Yeah, I let Tadra know that they're planning an ambush for us beyond there. Shouldn't kick in the door. Or not at least without our own ambush ready.
Yeah, I can do that. Till the Weaver begins to glow red.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to just
I can ready a shot.
Can I? Yeah, I'm getting the Sunblade ready. And as soon as I open the door, I want to try to rush, like, around the corner so we're not bottlenecked in here.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Bart and... Let's go ahead and do your fireball first. And Manera, if you would, go ahead and give me a your 2 attacks also.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and fire with Manera at whoever I see.
Okay. Toddern, do you want to do that? Manera and Handler are about to take ranged shots into the room at the first thing they see. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna back up then just a bit.
Not
28.
how we think.
That's 28. Give me your second one. And then damage for both of them.
We attack some sort of device that explodes and does all the damage we deal back to us.
I should have thought of that.
Ah. We won't know I mean, they won't be alive or existent anymore.
Alright, and damage? Handler, you too. Give me your shots.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And
47.
I guess
Good God.
critical.
Yeah, give me critical with your sneak attack,
Oh my god.
which means double the dice.
Yep.
Attack.
Oh my god. That guy just vaporizes.
Okay.
Headshot.
45. Jesus. From
We're gonna find out with
crossbow
initiative if
bolt.
we're gonna find out with initiative if he ever even got his spell off. Because I will tell you he's dead.
Spell was disguise self to make him look like Santa Claus.
All right, Bart. Go ahead and give me damage for your fireball, and I'll roll the dex checks.
Template has not been placed.
Just give me damage. Just what is it?
I think it's. Hold on. I have to change it so much. 8d6.
And your DC is 18.
Yes. 8, 6.
Okay.
Plus-
3 of them succeed on your fireball save. 1 of them fails.
Hold on. 38.
Okay, so let me figure this up. Now, I need from the 4 of you dexterity
Yeah.
saves.
Everybody gets plus what? Yeah. Uh-oh. 11.
Alright. Bart, looks like you're gonna be the only one to fail it.
Yep. What is it?
So anyone who failed the save, DC 19. So we're getting there. This is all happening at the same time. This is fraction of a second. The door swings open and all of this explodes at the same time. Okay, fine. But
Oh, it's an orphanage.
a fireball explodes in the room with you guys, and a fireball explodes in the room with them. Completely destroys the dining table. Sets these tabards
Really nice
tabards that are on the walls. It was this beautiful like ebony wood. So you guys, as I said, 28 points of damage, fire damage from the fireball that he unleashed on you guys. If you roll higher than a 19 or a 19 or higher, you take half of that.
And I take none.
You take none.
You said 28?
28. I rolled shitty on the damage.
Okay, so if we saved, how much do we take?
28, 14, be 7. From a fireball. And nothing for Hannelore.
Oh,
I just leap into the ceiling like a cat.
So I take 14.
Alright.
I'm
Actually, you know
fucked
what?
up.
I just realized, I said at the beginning, and probably I fucked up, I'll admit. Everybody take that damage back because you guys killed the mage before he ever got that fireball off. Alright, let me get rid of him. Alright. A guy that you guys never investigated enough to find out who he is. He's going to take a step back as this fireball erupts in the room and explodes. He just kind of shrugs it off. But he's waiting for you to come to him. And Bart, it's your turn.
Bart is... Wow. Okay, so there was no fireball.
No, I'm sorry. That was I screwed up. I got too ahead of myself with that. But no, the fireball did not explode. If you took damage from that, please, you should have removed it.
Okay. So, that exploded in the room. And Bart's gonna step past Hannelore and into the room.
All right. The
Have a
second
better-
that you enter the room, what's your passive perception? I know it's super high.
21.
Okay. There's Urstel Floxen, a man you recognize, and CA were standing at the sides of the door waiting to ambush you guys. And as soon as you step in, you can see them.
Okay, well that's what I was saying is I'm looking to see what else is in the room, so
Yeah.
the moment I would have seen them, I would have jumped back.
Well, here's the thing. They were going to ambush you. They were going to try and attack you, but you have, because you're you and you have such a high, insanely high passive perception, they're not going to get their sneak attacks on you.
Okay. So do I stay here, or do you want me to move back one?
It's entirely up to you where you end up from there.
I would have stayed here then.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. Kason, oh my god. When shit gets deep, it really stinks.
Someone quote him on that.
Fuck. Okay, Bart.
For the record,
He's
you're in
gonna
the
look.
room with 3 of Manshoon's most dangerous
Yeah.
lieutenants.
Yep. That sucks. What were the 3 spells I put in the ring? It was a heal and...
I don't know.
You said you were gonna write them down.
I thought you wrote them down.
Uh-oh. Misty Steps. It was 2 Misty Steps and a heal.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I think I've used the heal and the Misty Step. I have 1 Misty Step. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, Bart is gonna reach out and tap Todrin and cast Haste.
Dream come true.
Okay, well, you have a minute for us to finish this fight, and then you're gonna be exhausted for a second. And then, yeah, Bart's gonna stay here and assume a defensive stance.
Alright, realizing that the sneak attack is not going to work, Urstal Floxen comes around the corner, blades out, and strikes at you as you step back to retreat. He's going to make 2 attacks against you. Bart.
Alright.
The first is a 19 to hit.
Nope. 21.
The second is a 23 to hit.
I will cast Heal.
Alright, and with the wyvern, or excuse me, not the wyvern, the mage out of the way, you don't have to worry about being counter spelled right now. He will use a bonus action to unarmed strike you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna let you know my AC is 26 right now.
That's actually a 26.
Wow! Okay.
You got 18 plus 5.
All
plus
right.
3. You take. Let's see.
My AC is 26. Well, I rolled a 20.
You take 3 points of damage from the bludgeoning, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ruh-roh. 20.
Fortunately, that's enough to not be stunned.
Yay! So I only take 3 points of damage?
Correct. Excuse me, 6. 3 plus 3. My bad. And then it'll be Hannelor's turn.
Is there any way I can get through this mess of people?
Yeah, you can move through allies.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
gonna move through here and get between them here.
The thing is, it's a 10-foot wide hallway, and while they're in those 5-foot spaces, you know, that you're not as a human-sized person. You're not taking up like the entirety of a 5-foot space. But
Yeah.
they're allies. You can move through their spaces.
Okay. I'm going to attack this guy, Erstal.
All right. Yeah, you see a human man with dark hair and a nasty scar, a burn scar on the side of his face. You don't recognize him, but Todrin and Bart do.
Well, let's add another one to you, ugly.
That'll do
Yeah,
it.
that's gonna hit. And because he's engaged with Bart.
Yep.
Okay, second attack.
That's a hit. God, your guys' to hit bonuses are nuts.
Okay,
Love it.
and bonus action, or could my bonus action have been used to put away the hand crossbow?
No, actually, stowing a weapon is considered part of your movement. Stowing and
Okay.
drawing a weapon is part of your movement.
So would I have like half movement?
No, it doesn't change
Okay.
anything. It's just it's done on as
Okay,
part of.
whatever.
I don't. It's weirdly written.
So bonus action, disengage.
I'd actually have to double look on that because I know it happens on your turn. It may not be technically part of your movement, but it's basically you get to do that for free.
And then I get up on this
Reaction or
guy.
something?
Yeah, but you can only do it once. You can stow one weapon and draw one weapon.
And I get up on this guy, and that's my turn.
All right. Nera, your turn.
I'm going to distant attack. Just to cheese things. Distant strike, sorry.
Goodness. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Was it a 4? Yeah. I've heard some really, really good ones from Starfire this week. Sorry, Minera, go ahead.
Oh, wow. This is crazy.
So the
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be
holiday-
fantastic. I am is Todrin in motion? Okay, good. I'm gonna jump off his back. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward and scale up his back, take a shot at Thackus, and disappear. But I'm actually teleporting onto the table.
This is some of that wood elf bullshit. Do it.
Yes, it is. So before each attack, I can teleport 10 feet. So 5 feet of movement, teleport at 10 to get away from the opportunity attacks.
Nice. All right.
Shooting Thackus. I'm gonna move bonus. Oh wait, no, I can't. Or no, I can
Go ahead, light on.
because it's not an actual. It's just part of the action. So bonus action move. Hunter's Mark to Thackus.
All right. You see, he's a red dragonborn with a blade in each hand.
Okay, hit.
That does hit.
I'm then going to attack Sai. So teleporting 10 more feet.
Top of a destroyed table. Cinders beneath your feet.
I just imagine there's where that guy is. It's just charred gore spread
Just
along
blood.
the
Charred,
whole wall.
gourd, filled with arrows. Yeah.
But because I attacked 2 different people, I can then attack a third as part of that spell.
All right.
Wow.
He is going to try to deflect your missile because he is a monk. Actually, it didn't hit
The
him.
side guy I missed horribly. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, it didn't hit him, so he doesn't. Yeah, the way deflect missile works, you have to hit them. Okay. Ursel will try to do it then. So, give me damage. He manages to catch it, but it's in his chest as he does. It wasn't quite as
Nice.
impressive as you would expect. So he takes most of the damage from it.
It's like
It's okay.
Deadpool trying to deflect the bullets and like most of them going into him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Todrin, it is your turn. Urstel Floxen's got an arrow in his chest, looking really bad right now. That's a long time ago, yeah. You're probably gonna do it. He's got 8 hit points left. That's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah. But that, you take his head clean off. He's dead. CA.
See ya, CA.
That's CA is one of the ones I suggested, right?
Yeah, this is actually one of Starfarer's characters
Sorry to murder it.
from
I
way back.
designed-
That's been, gosh, 2 years ago or more.
I designed him to be murdered. Kinda.
I mean, most of them. Go into it knowing it's a possibility. Alright, that makes it his turn. He's gonna come around you, dance around the side, and he's gonna make one attack against each of you with a short sword. Oh, I'm sorry, it went to his turn. Did you... All good? Alright. First attack against Bartholomew is a 20 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. Have not used that part of Sentinel very much. Nice. I think they were, actually. I'll go back and look. You rolled a 19, and a 22 is the first one. Well, before he can swing his sword against you, you kill him also. makes it Thrakis' turn.
Just don't run away this time.
All right, Thrakis is going to. He's gonna make. He's gonna make 3 attacks against you, Hannelore.
Alright.
You're in his face. He's gonna go against you. First attack is a 19 for a 28.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Take 12 points damage from that, slashing.
Gonna uncanny dodge that.
All right.
So 6.
That was a natural 1.
Yay.
And he swings with his short sword that's in his other hand. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
You take 9 points of damage from that attack.
Okay.
And that brings us to Bart.
Bart is going to kind of shuffle into the room and lean against this chair.
That's burning and about to fall over on its own.
And he's going to cast Mind Sliver. Intelligence save.
All right.
Oh, I guess
That
I
is
get
a 7.
He still fails. So he takes 11 points of damage.
I
He
rolled
gets
a
it.
7 for him, so that's
Ah,
fine. He takes 11 points of damage, and it's a -4 to his, or D4 to his saves, right?
yes. No, his
Alright.
next save.
His next save. Got it. All right.
Is the chair stable enough to sit in? Is
mean,
there
not-
a chair stable enough?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay. First bonus action, second wind on myself. Yeah, 13. Okay, just-
Let's roll. I have been looking forward to this for so long, guys.
Okay, first attack.
The fight with the Dragonborn?
No, the fight with just this.
This conclusion?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a miss. Second attack. There we go.
That's it.
And I'm gonna make this a disarming attack. He has to make a strength saving throw, and he receives extra damage.
All right. He takes a -4, was it? Or D4. -D4 to the save.
Yep.
So that's a 26 minus the D4. That's a 22.
Okay. He makes it, but he still takes all that damage.
Yes, he does. All right.
And that's my turn.
He seems to be a sturdier foe than either Urstel or CA. He's still standing there and not even really bloodied yet. All right, Venera.
I will stay where I am and plink some shots.
Flank some shot.
That's a hit. Now he's bloodied.
I'm sitting here clicking myself to bring my sheet up, and it's already up. Oof. Oh, right into the floor. I'm gonna, Nope, that's all.
All right, Todrin, your turn. Goodness, you sure did. 32.
There you go.
All right. He is very badly injured. He takes that as an insult. He takes it as an insult, and he turns to you, and I need you. You specifically. He was going to do it against more than one person, but you pissed him off. He turns to you and opens his mouth, and just fire erupts onto you. I need you to make a dex save.
You get.
Oh, God.
You
Does
get
that
advantage.
ignite even further?
Oh, God, it probably
Like
does.
spraying an aerosol right into an open flame.
You get advantage on the dex saving throw because of haste. "23.
All right. You take
Whoa!
10 points of fire damage. That's it is magic. That is with it cut. That is cut in half. No, it is not a spell. This is a natural ability that his kind have. It is magical though. I would say this would not qualify. 10. Then he pulls a dagger. He drops one of the swords on the ground, and it just clatters to the ground with a ringing sound. And takes a dagger out of his belt, and you spit at him. I mean, come on, dude. That's just rude. He swings first with the long sword. That's a 23 to hit. That is a.
No, you get +2 to AC.
Okay, then he doesn't hit. And then
Haste,
he's gonna
bro.
swing his. He stabs at you with the dagger. That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, right?
You take 11 points of damage from the blade, which is magical. And I need a Constitution saving throw. It is poisoned.
Can you be poisoned? It's just disease. You can't be diseased.
Well, and he would
Like
still take poison
dwarves.
damage. That's a
Oh, what the
charisma
fuck?
save. That's charisma, not Constitution. But what's the roll on it? It was an 18 plus 25. 25 is more than enough. So you will take half of.
Oh.
26, so 13. You take 13 points of poison damage from the the wyvern poison that coats the blade.
Yeah.
And then it's Bart's turn.
Oh.
Good grief.
So Bart is gonna. Is this table still like stable standing?
I mean, well, it's a. The way I had it envisioned was a dark ebony wood, but I guess it would probably make more sense if it was stone. Well, sure. Let's say it's stone, and it is stable.
Bart's gonna run over the table and cast Booming Blade on this fucker.
He's got 3 hit points left. It's not gonna take much.
It all matters. Overkill. Unless you miss. 16?
You did miss.
Never mind. Bart just whiff.
Hannelore.
Sunblade. Yes.
Oh shit.
That's enough killing.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
As he's distracted with Todra, and Hannelore sneaks up behind him, stabs the Sunblade through his back and out through his chest, just as the fire is done spraying.
And that's. All
And
right.
then just
with
yank
that-
it out and let him slump to the floor.
Thrakus the Butcher is no more. You're now out of combat.
I immediately go to the door and listen. Just
All right. Give me a perception check.
eh.
You don't hear anything. Sounds quiet.
I take up position next to the door, just in. I'm tapped.
Ooh, 8.
I just hold next to the door in case anybody comes through. If we're just taking a sec.
While if we're good, Bart's gonna cancel haste. Oh man, plucked a nose hair. Now my
Ow.
nose is like,
Oh, no.
fuck you.
Why would you do that?
Because it
Ow.
was tickling me.
Tickle this. All right. Do you guys open the door?
So no.
No.
So takes like 10 seconds, but Todrin, you get hit by a wave of extreme. You get hit by a wave of extreme lethargy. Yes.
Yeah, but what about in game?
In game, he turns into a block of stone for 10 seconds. And then we're done. Okay. You have a spell in your armor?
That was the haste was being worn off. I'm gonna investigate the door for traps, just
Alright.
in case.
Go ahead.
Looks good, guys.
Can I just say before we do anything else, I just want to say I am very pleased that as a group we kind of broke that habit way early on of that you failed the check, and so everyone dog piles onto the check like I want to check too, I want to check too, and we broke that early. I'm glad we did. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead and open the door. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So you open the door into the kitchen.
I sneak and peek around the corner.
He was named Thrakus the Butcher for a reason.
Ah ha ha. Aha.
Literally, you guys have no way of knowing this, but just a few moments before, he was cooking.
What does it smell like?
Well, the room actually currently there's a basket full of fresh oranges and other fruits, but the oven currently has what appears to be a roasted pig in it. It was probably meant for dinner tonight.
Wow.
Yep. I'm not gonna really try to. Should I check for traps? Okay. 24.
Pretty confident traps.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The minute that you open the door, you're just met with a gust of cold air, and you realize you're looking into the freezer.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner.
It is filled to the brim with every sort of fruit and fresh vegetables, and there are kegs of ale. There's a wine rack in the back corner. They eat well here. It's very obvious they eat very well here.
I'm just gonna go to the wine and just look for the rarest vintage I can find and take it.
All right. You find a very nice bottle of Amcathra winery ale, ale wine from let's see, this is 1493, so it's probably like 1210.
I take that. And I give it to Todrin. Alright.
I've got 3 of those at home.
Alright. This is for the victory. This is for the victory celebration. Okay. Let's
Very well organized, is very well
Wow, Kaysen.
stocked.
Okay.
He's a bad guy.
forward or left.
You have no way of knowing the story, but the guy has put people in food before, so don't feel too bad for him.
That sounds about right. Yep. There's one place. Check for traps.
Give me a roll. Seems safe.
Seems safe enough. I get my crossbow ready to again. Blowing a bolt, ready to shoot at the first person I see.
Sure. All right. Click the door when you're ready.
Bar.
Minera, are you
Minera.
keeping up with him?
Are you gonna ready anything just in case?
Nope. Bart's in a ready position, but he's just readying reactions. He's not. Yeah.
Minera?
I'll ready a shot.
Okay. Alright.
20 feet into another door.
I see a
Kick
paladin
open
in
the
the hallway.
door, and we fill a hallway with lead.
Congratulations, you killed nothing.
We killed the door.
Okay. Wait. Check for traps.
Go ahead.
I know it's annoying. Well, it's safe. God, that's my 4th one today.
Yeah, but there's definitely no traps. You're totally fine. You don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
totally. Okay.
I need everybody to make dex saves as a warding a glyph of warding goes off.
Hmm.
Ouch.
I-
21.
I need to double check what Manshoon's DC is here, actually. All right. Good lord. So
I
let's
teleport.
see. You take no damage at all, Hannelore, somehow. It's all your fault, but you don't take anything.
Once again, this is why everyone should take like a step back from me. I can take the full brunt in the face.
Minera and Bart, you both take half damage. Todrin, you take the full brunt of the. Let's see here.
We take
So
half
the
damage.
door
because it's a
crackles with
spell.
an electrical energy, and you end up taking.
But because it's hot board, we take half damage because it's a spell, right?
It is a spell, yes. 30. So 15. So 7 for Bart and Minera. And nothing for Hannelore.
Ah,
But you see as you start to turn the handle, or it doesn't really have a handle. It's more of it's a different mechanism. It crackles and this light expands and just like a Tesla coil or something. It just explodes in the room. All right. Now what do you guys want to do? It's
Yeah.
locked.
I'm gonna try.
maybe I should look for traps too.
Yeah.
I mean, going forward. Going forward, I'll assist.
I'm going to try and pick the lock if I can.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
Think. 29.
All right. Just as you manage to unlock the door, you
Uh-oh.
hear a voice behind you. It says, "I wouldn't go in there if I were you." And there's a tall, slender woman standing in what appears to be a Waterdeep guard uniform, holding a staff that you recognize. No, wait, no, she's not. This is Tashlin Euphira. She's the one that took the Lugnax weapon from you. She does not currently have it. Sorry, I have the wrong person. Someone else has it. She's wielding a little bit, yeah. She is wielding a greatsword, though. She says, "You don't want to go in there." And you see another person behind, step into the room. Kazaf the Slaver, the Amphale Slaver in person you've met before.
And there's
another wizard appears. You can. Why don't you come in here and we'll have a talk? All right then. If you charge, it's going to be initiative. All right. In that case, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Why not?
Let me put these all in where they're supposed to be.
Okay. 2. Bonus action dash.
All right. As you come into this area, you see two more combatants in the hallway. A small gnome that is creeping along behind what appears
Oh
to be
my
a
God.
hound.
Oh my God, is it?
It is indeed.
Is it?
Yes, it would be him. Though Anwar just sees some ugly ass gnome.
This is it!
This little fucker. This little fucker keeps getting away. Not this time.
Bonus action dash around these guys.
Bart goes black. He just poof, time to
So,
die, schemo.
For the record, Kai has had to step away for a moment. So, Todrin, would you be okay running him for a moment?
And I am laying into this person here.
I think you've still got access to all of his. Okay. Go ahead and roll his initiative when you, or Minera's initiative rather. But yes, go ahead with your thingy.
That's a hit.
Yes, it is.
And wait, yeah, I don't get sneak attack on this because of stuff.
You're a
They have,
swashbuckler, aren't you?
yeah, but they have people near them.
Oh, right. You're right.
Don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you were within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Oh, no other creatures are within 5 feet of me. So if I'm like here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
for it.
so I do get sneak attack. And 14.
Fantastic.
Do they have anything like they're wielding a staff or anything?
He does in fact have a magic wand in his hand.
Okay,
Or
I'll make
she
that
rather.
the-
This is a female mage in red robes.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, action surge.
Okay.
That's better. And I'm gonna make this a disarming attack. So, strength saving throw.
Not great at those. 13.
Yeah, so she drops the staff.
All right. Her wand clatters to the floor.
And one more attack. Ooh, nice. And that's my turn.
Schemo. Schemo comes around into this, into the into view here. Um, I need an intelligence saving throw from you, Hannelore.
Wonderful. Oh wait, I get. Okay. Well, shit.
You're not immune to being charmed, are you?
Oh, I think I have
You
a.
could get
I think
advantage.
it's a half elf. You
Yeah.
get advantage on it.
Yeah, my Fey ancestry, I get advantage on saving throws, so I'll roll one more time. That's better.
It's not enough to beat his DC,
Ah.
though. He's got a DC of 19.
Shit.
You take 26 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
And to you, right now, you are surrounded by fire.
Oh,
The rest
shit.
of you see nothing around him, but he sees fire. Looks like the pits of hell around you. It's as if the ground falls away beneath you, just all around you, and fire just begins erupting out of the ground.
Oh, shit.
You cannot see or hear anything beyond that radius. Just fire. For as far as you can see. You are currently restrained. That on you. There's restrained. And that's going to be that. Like I said, the rest of you see nothing, but all of a sudden you just see Hannelore. What's your reaction to this?
Right after
Um,
attacking the, the mage, I'm, like, backing up, and then I see the fire, and I'm just, like, kinda, like, just looking around me very confused more than anything, just like, what the hell? And they could probably see me just, like, looking at nothing, just turning in place, going, like, what is happening?
Yafira charges you, Todrin, with her greatsword. She's going to make 3 attacks with her greatsword. She's got a lot of attacks. I don't think an 18 is going to hit you. I don't think a 21 is going to hit you. Don't think a 22 is going to hit you either. Oh, does it? Okay. Okay, there you go. So she takes 3 huge swings with this greatsword. You dodge out of the way, you deflect with your shield, and go for it. What's the dex save for her? Okay, strength save. I swear to God, I just rolled another 1. She rolled a 1. For a 10 total.
okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Would you barrel
Smashes right into this one, so they're both going to go prone. I will say that because there wasn't. I mean, the only obstacle was a person and a rather squishy mage. It's not like she ran it like was slammed into an ogre or something. She's not going to take any damage from it, but she's been thrown back 30 feet and it's prone. She is wearing armor, but I'm not going to cause any damage for it. No, it's not. It's not part of it typically. I only do that when it's from in impact with a wall or something. They are both prone. Bowling for mages. That was her 3 attacks. She hadn't really done anything else, so that's going to be the end of her turn, I think. The Hellhound charges into the room. Let's see here. I need to check this spell real quick. Okay, so you, Hanlor, you don't know where it's coming from. I need to double check restrained real quick. I really need to find somewhere that I can do this easier at. Attack rolls against your advantage, that's what I thought. Okay. Not really known to the Hellhound that you're seeing fire. It's gonna breathe fire breath on you.
Okay.
Ooh.
I need a dex save from you. You are restrained, which means you have disadvantage on it. Disadvantage on it. I mean, it's still 21.
Yeah.
You won't take any damage from it, but a blast of fire. You don't know the origin, but you're surrounded by fire, and then just some of it just erupts through, and you manage just to dodge out of the way.
That's a lot of fire.
You are still just surrounded by fire. Embers are rising. You can't see anything else.
Guys, it's a lot of fire. A little help.
All right, Bart, your turn.
Right. Both of these guys are mages,
They are.
so I can't cast anything.
This one currently does not have their wand.
Wand.
And they are, to be honest, currently flat to their butt because Todrin just knocked them over with a bowling.
All right.
Welcome back,
I
Kai.
still don't see Emo.
Down the
Oh
hall.
God, he's that far?
He's a coward.
So I get this far into the room before I see him, and I'm just like, there you are. And I'm gonna flourish, and this guy can't see me right above me, Kizov.
Kazav can see you for sure.
Yeah, see, he's a
It's
mage.
this one, Savara, can't see you. Or rather, they're prone and without their wand. They can see you. I don't know that they can do anything about it right now, though.
But this one isn't prone.
Correct. This one is fully combat ready.
Then I'm just gonna step up to them and hit them with a booming blade.
All right.
Oh.
Hmm?
25 to hit.
25 is absolutely a hit. I was just checking to see if they can cast shield on that. They can't.
Ah. 1. 20. 21 damage. And then if they move, they take another 2d8.
Oop, that did damage to you. Take that off, sorry.
Oops. Oh man. Was it the 20 damage? What was I at? 34? Was it 30?
I don't know why that targeted you. Sorry about that.
Good. Cool. Neat. Minera.
Alright, Minera. Kai, you're back.
I am, yes.
It's your turn. So currently there are 2 mages that you can see in the room. And this person in guard uniform has just been blown back by Todrin's shield. Currently, the guard and the mage in front of them are prone. Bard is in combat with a different mage, and there's a hellhound that is harassing Hannelore, who seems very scared of something.
I'm screaming about fire.
Not the bees!
Any attack against them is going to be a disadvantage because they're prone. I don't think that matters with the skills that Minera has, but
Sorry, ignore all that. Oh dear.
did you hear me? I need a second roll for that for disadvantage because that one's prone.
Yeah, sorry. 15 to hit.
15 will not hit.
Okay, you're gonna miss. Then going to gonna rush up, pull out Shun Fangs, and slash at him.
All right. That's a hit. By the way, you would have advantage on that attack because they're prone.
The roll was not higher.
Okay. So go ahead and give me damage.
I gotta click buttons and roll dice and all that stuff. There we go. 6 damage.
And you regain 6 hit points. Or is it temporary hit points? You gain 6 temporary hit points
Oh, okay.
equal to the damage. Oh no, that's only if you crit. I'm sorry. I need to read that all the way through. Wielder gains temporary hit points equal to the extra damage dealt, which is you get the extra damage from a crit. Okay, sorry about that. My bad.
Is it? Because it's a separate line.
It is. That's because I wrote it and I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay.
But it's meant to be from the extra damage that when you crit on it, which you can crit on a 19 or a 20 with Shun Fangs.
Okay, cool. There you go.
All right, that brings us to anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right, that brings us to Kazaf. Kazaf is gonna cast a spell.
I will. Can I identify what they're casting?
It's a 6th level spell.
Oh my god. I didn't mean what level. Oh my. Well, I don't have any 3rd level spells, so I'd have to cast it at least. It doesn't matter if it's not 6th level. Okay. Fuck, Kason. I am only gonna counterspell at 4th level.
Alright.
I know.
I need Constitution saving throws from Minera, Bartholomew, and Todrin.
Is that 4? God damn it! Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Well,
Before you stands at least a former Red Wizard Fae. Shaved head, still wearing the typical red and gold garb that you would expect from a Fae and Red Wizard. You know for a fact, you've met Kazaf before, you know she's a piece of shit. She kidnapped people in Amphail years ago, and she has just cast Circle of Death as a sphere of negative energy ripples out.
You're harsh in the vibe, sister.
33 points of damage. If you saved, you take half.
well. That literally puts me at... What am I concentrating?
I don't think you still were. That was from haste, wasn't it? I think that was from haste. Everybody get that?
I think so.
Alright. Savara Firethorn is going to first stand up using half of their movement, pick up their wand, and starts moving back this direction, past their dog, and is going to cast another spell into the room. Can you see her from there? You can see her from there, alright. It was going to be Fireball. It was going to be a Fireball from 3rd level, so you immediately cast the spell and put it out. And you see the spell fizzles in her hands, and she just looks over at you, and that's the end of her turn. It's your turn. Sorry. Go ahead. Yes, Savara is injured, yes. Nice. Alright. I just want to point out that the paladin of the Goddess of Beauty just burped. She rolled a 21. this particular mage, you see all sorts of fiendish, specifically hellish imagery on her robes, and 13 points damage to her. All right. Sorry. All right. Let me put that back down. There we go. Okay. Schema's going to try and, well, if it's a level 3, then he will counterspell you. Is it a spell? So there are some of if it's a smite using a spell slot, yes, it is a spell.
Okay.
There are, I think there is a different one under like your channel divinity or something that is technically not. If it's on your spell book list, it's a spell. Which one is it exactly? Yeah, but what's the spell? Divine Smite? Yeah, it's a spell. I was curious. It doesn't have. Hold on a second. It's on your spell list, yes, but it doesn't have a verbal, somatic, or how are you casting it?
No, it's a paladin feature. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee, you expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target.
Okay, this really shouldn't be on your spell book then. But regardless, we've been using it this whole time. But in that case, they can't counterspell it. My bad. So the reason I asked is I was looking and I saw it on your spell list, and you were using a spell slot, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah. But go ahead.
Having come off of just using paladin, I remember it was very specifically not really a spell. It's just it uses a spell slot to determine how many you can use.
I swear there's a smite in the book that is a spell.
There's Wrathful Smite. There's
okay.
Yeah. They are spells that enhance Divine Smite.
Right. Okay. As long as I'm not a complete idiot. Barely. You take these swings, and she's badly injured. Blood splatters against the marble wall behind her. That actually is just what you needed. So you take down Savara Firethorn. What was I know I'm there's someone here who hasn't watched The Simpsons, but there's a scene from The Simpsons where Homer is like unshaved and just staring down at someone and like with murder in his eyes. Yeah. I was looking for the GIF for it and I couldn't find it. Hannelore.
Is there anything I can even do?
So
yeah.
You are restrained, and you can't see anything else. So right now, not really.
Okay, I just kind of
Can't make any
vaguely.
saves or anything?
It doesn't say that you get another save after.
Jesus.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
6th level spell. It's pretty strong. It's
Yeah.
mental prison if anybody wants to look it up and double check
Oh,
me here.
fuck. Yeah, then that's probably.
It is concentration, I'll tell you that. He can blindly flail. I'll
Yeah,
prying.
I will like. I'm just going to hold my, because I'm just technically restrained in that
Correct.
I don't know where anything is or what's happening, and I think I'm encircled by fire, so I can't move or
Right.
react to anything. So I'm just going to hold my sword out, and the second I see anything I can even attack, I'm just gonna hold, if I can hold my action.
Totally.
I'm just going to attack the first enemy thing that appears within this fire circle, or
Because to you,
if
it's
the
only
fire
been
is-
about 6 to 8 seconds so far, anyway.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Actually,
I don't know
I
what the
guess-
fuck is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's fire blasting at me, and I'm just
Fuck this
hitting it.
magic shit!
Every charm effect has worked on me.
Oh, that's
It's
true, isn't
funny.
it? All right.
That's me.
Let's see then. Schemo. Schemo looks up at you, seeing that you're as injured as you are and everything. How injured are you? You are very injured, okay. Let's see. He goes to cast a spell.
I will counter spell at 5th.
It is a 5th level spell.
Go. Counter.
And as his spell fizzles in his hands, he just slowly looks up at Todrin like, oh shit.
Yeah. As he's like casting, you just hear, "Death to Weird Bottle!"
He starts to fumble and he goes to his pouch and like fumbling around in there with one hand as he tries to run. You guys have gone after him so many times. He's scared the fuck of you guys. And currently Todrin just cut down one of his friends and like he's scared to death. Like, yeah, you guys are, even though you're as injured as you are, he's not sure that that's your blood.
Go.
Oh, sorry, yes. Yes. I mean, you just counterspelled his spell. You've cut down his ally. He's got reason to be scared right now. Damn. All right.
Concentration.
Oh, that's right. There is a concentration spell. So let's see. He's got a.
There you go.
How does this work? I forget. It's been so long since
Uh,
I rolled a concentration check.
It's a it's a Constitution save. It's either half the damage rounded up or 10 higher.
He rolled a 12.
Ah.
All right. Captain Yafira stands up
East Beach.
and is going to attack. I mean, you're the closest person.
Who's
So
your?
she starts
There's-
swinging her sword at Handler.
Okay.
The attacks will be at advantage because you're restrained.
This is gonna hurt.
That's a 20 to hit.
Can I use reactions at all?
You can't see her, which is an issue. If you're-
Yeah.
What is it that you're trying to?
I was gonna use Defensive Duelist. When you are wielding a finesse weapon with which you are proficient, another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add 5 to your AC for that attack.
I feel like because you can't see her, that you're in a situation where it would be difficult to defend yourself in a dueling manner against a target that you don't even know is really there. You know?
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense to you?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? All right. Let's do damage then. Damage is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 27 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
You take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And with her third attack, a 19 and a 1, you take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Then it's the Hellhound's turn. Todrin just murdered its master. It comes after him. It has advantage on the attack because of pack tactics. Oh wait, I need to roll and see if it gets its fire breath back first. It does not. But its bite attack is still at advantage. It's a 21 and a 2. Natural 2 for a total of 6. 5, 6, 6. So 21 doesn't hit? Alright. Your turn, Bart.
Alright. This bitch, man. I know if I try to cast a spell, I'm gonna get counterspelled. So I'm just gonna keep trying to kiss her down. Boom. I hit.
24
Self?
hits. Yeah, you've got yourself targeted somehow.
Yeah. It's okay. So 2 plus, oh, what? 13? I do fucking 15 points of damage. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I am not okay. I have 1 hit point.
Minera, it's your turn.
DPK.
Coming.
Yeah, Bart has no healing thing.
Alright.
Kizav.
25 is a hit.
This is really kind of ineffective.
She is bloodied though with that.
Okay, second attack. Nope, missed. I'd like to bonus action drink a potion.
Go ahead.
I should have done this before attacking. Oh shit, just went away. What does that even do?
Potion.
$21. Okay.
Oh,
Can we say I drank that first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that would have been 5 more damage, and then a 16 to hit.
The 16 will not hit, no.
Oof. Okay, that's all I got.
Xaf is going to cast a spell.
right.
An immobile, faintly shimmering
Wait.
barrier.
And then I went.
Sorry?
I do have a reaction.
Are you
I'm
casting
not
counter
gonna-
spell?
Okay, so what is?
Yeah, you're cutting out a bit.
I am not casting counter spells. So what is
Okay.
she doing?
An immobile, faintly shimmering barrier springs into existence between you and her, surrounding her. She looks to you, between you, Minera, and Bart. How's the battle outside going right now? How's the battle going? Surely you've started. She's talking to Bart and Minera, yeah.
So far, so good.
She leans in, and the bubble that she's in kind of moves with her. She says, "You know she's an opportunist. She's done this before." She says, "Let me go free, and I'll help you."
We have time for this conversation?
That's up to you, because now it's going to be Todrin's turn. But she is currently enveloped in a globe of invulnerability. Could you have made that any more lewd? Oh my god. Shaft, head, purple. Jesus Christ. Is it just me? It's probably just me.
No, I heard it too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good God. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. And
But why did that
concentration.
heal him by 6? That's not right. That I don't know why it did that.
Concentration.
21. So how much was that total? It was 21 plus 15 is
36.
36 points of damage.
So
he
he has to make
rolls-
18.
He rolled a natural 2.
Yes, thank God.
The spell fails. He loses concentration. You slam his head into the wall again. He's seeing stars.
Do I get my I'll let you finish, but do I get my attack now that my held action?
I will say yes, but your turn will be right after, so we'll do it all at the same time.
Okay.
All right, Todrin, what's next?
Oh! Destroy him.
He is bloodied. He has 30 hit points left. I'll tell you just flat out. He's got 30 hit points. He's dead. Yeah, there's just this brief moment where his eyes go wide and he's, no, what? And he's dead. That guy's been a pain in y'all's ass for a very long time. He has escaped so many times. Yeah. Alright.
Damn.
Alright, Hannelore.
Okay, so how are we doing this with my held action from last
Go
round?
ahead and do the held action first.
Okay, so it would just be the one attack.
Right.
Okay. And would it be sneak attack?
I'll give you a sneak attack, sure. You were holding it, she saw that you were, occupied, and now all of a sudden you're not while she's otherwise occupied with. So yeah, I'll give you a sneak attack on it.
It's not much anyway. Well, for sneak attack, so yeah, that's the one attack. Okay, now and do I get a second sneak attack for my real turn? Or...
I'll give it to you, yeah.
Okay.
Because that first one was your previous turn, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Yep. And I'm gonna make this a disarming attack.
Alright.
Strength saving throw.
Strength save. She's really good at these.
Yeah, but gonna just try.
That's a 25.
Yeah. Okay. So it's extra damage anyway.
Alright.
And one more attack. Yeah. Okay, that hits. And I'm also gonna, this is using my last superiority die, I'm also gonna make this a disarming attack. $16 on
Alright,
damage.
First, she's bloodied.
Okay.
Second, she makes a save, strength save. What's your DC on those?
18.
She rolled a 17, but I'm gonna roll. She's gonna use her Indomitable ability, so she can re-roll the save. She rolled a natural 20 on this, on the second save.
Well, at least it wasn't a natural 20 on attack.
That's very true. That is very true.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm actually going to move and block her path
Sure.
here. That's my turn.
All right. She's gonna make 3 attacks against you. You are no longer restrained, so she does not have advantage on them. That's a 19 to hit.
Defensive duelist.
That is a
+5 to my AC, so 21.
is another 19 to hit.
That one's gonna go through because I think it's only for the 1 attack.
You take 14 points of damage.
Ow. Okay.
And the third attack is a natural 20.
Yeah, but it's not critical.
I mean, $14 points of damage.
Oof, 28. Altogether.
Brings us back to the Hellhound, who
It's looking dicey.
does not get his fire breath back, but is going to bite at Todrin. Doesn't have a helper now. That's a 13 to hit. It can't. Unless it made a natural 20. No. Alright, Bart. Kazaf is looking you dead in the eyes. Her, like I said, shaved head, red robes. You know Thean wizards can't be trusted, but it's up to you.
He'll Bart will turn from Kazaf for a minute and take down Tashlin. Well, work. Yeah.
She's just gonna shout behind you. She's, do we have an accord?
It's not up to me, it's up to him. And I point down the hall towards Todrin, and I'm gonna
Her eyes go to you, Todrin.
Shit. Firebolt, I guess. Ooh.
Usually I would give him cover, but it doesn't matter. It's a natural 20.
Wow. Hold on.
Just wanna point out-
44 points of damage from a firebolt.
Jesus Christ. How do you want to do this?
I nail her right in one of her eye sockets.
Hanlor, you've got your back turned, and just all of a sudden a firebolt hits this person in the side of the head, goes through their eye socket, out the back of their head. There's just a gaping hole, and it's like, where the fuck is all the fire coming from? Again.
Oh god, not this again.
That was a
Yeah.
firebolt. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 44 points from a firebolt is nuts.
He means fucking fucking business, doesn't he?
Damn.
All right, Minera, your turn.
Mm. 20 damage and 2 hits.
All right. Got it.
He's actually moving.
I don't know. That's pretty hot.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, all I got.
Alright. Kazaf turns to the Hellhound and shouts something in Infernal. Does anybody here speak Infernal? I think Bart does.
I do.
She basically just told it, heal! She's giving a command to stop fighting.
Right.
Audrin. It currently has... It does not appear to be in the active... It's about to bite you. And she's holding out a hand and she just says... She goes, oh, it's technically not mine. I don't care one way or the other. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It is. No. It is a fiend.
Nice roll.
It's dead. Yeah. Yeah, with a splash of embers across the ground, no body is left, just burning embers. At this point, yes. Assuming you guys keep it out of combat, but yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, she betrayed her previous employer too.
Yeah.
Basically. I could kill you all, you know. I'll tell you exactly where you need to go. All I need from you is an assurance that you won't come after me.
Bart.
She gestures down the hall to the direction that she came from. Go ahead, Bart.
Bart will like shuffle over to you. And he looks awful. Like there's blood everywhere. He's just like a sidebar.
She says, if you wish time to rest, you can go into that room over there. She gestures to the west, the left side of the screen here. She says, you'll find the apprentice's quarters over there. I'll inform the apprentice's quarters.
I always think of princesses.
She just kind of shakes her head a little bit. She says, I'll inform Manchun that the problem has been dealt with.
I'm insight checking the hell out of her.
Go ahead.
Okay, one sec.
I think we all do. And
Go ahead.
I will actually step around. And when we start talking to her, I'm going to drink my potion of mind reading.
All right.
Because right now is a big time for us to put a lot of trust in someone that can easily make us in a bad way.
Handler, you're pretty sure of what I'm about to say too. Bart, she watches you do that. She goes, "That's really not necessary."
I disagree, and if it's not necessary, you'll be open to this.
Tottering, you can't tell one way or the other if she's being honest or not, but she says, Lady Silverhand and Halaster himself are being held in Manchun's personal inner sanctum. She gestures to the door that you were approaching earlier. She said, it's just through there. You'll need one of their rings. And she points to Savara down the hall. She says, it'll open the, activate the circle. And she wiggles a finger. She's got one on her finger too. She says, I think I'll keep mine. Thank you. Sure. It is a magical ring, but it's only magical in that it will activate the portal. You wouldn't have been able to get through it if you didn't have one.
Will the portal transport all of us at the same time?
It will. She says, I've only been down there a couple of times myself. As I said, he's holding them, both Lady Silverhand and Halaster prisoner. You're getting absolute honesty out of her right now. Just as far as I know, he's alone right now. I'll also go ahead and tell you that it's not... well, it's a simulacrum. But he's waiting down there for you.
Well, I think we need to take a nap.
As I said,
Bart says we need to take an hour. He's fucked.
she looks you all up and down and she says, I'll inform Manchun that the problem's been taken care of. You do sense a level of she is weighing her options here, but the thoughts that go through her head are the jig is up. They know everything. There's no way we can keep this a secret anymore. If it's not them, someone else will stop them. She says, if Elminster hears about this, we're all fucked. It's in her head.
All right.
She starts heading this direction. Still in her globe of invulnerability. And she looks back at Todd and she says, I have your word. Excellent. Does anyone go with her? Because they're the ones that want, because they trust you. For the record, so nobody comes back and bites me in the ass for saying, I wanted to follow her. Does anyone follow her?
I'm gonna sit down and start taking a short rest.
Well,
You enter a very large chamber. Are you dragging Bart along behind you?
No, I'm
Bart,
coming.
you're looking at a library that is an incredibly impressive private collection rather.
As does Bart.
All right. I'll tell you what, because I would like to finish this particular session at a certain point, is everyone okay running a little long?
I'm good with it.
Not too long.
How much? Okay, in that case, we should be able to end this on time then, sure. Everybody, I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. Everybody, go ahead and take your short rest. Hurry it up as quick as you can. I'll be right back as quick as I can.
All right.
I need to as well.
Fuck 3 ones in a row.
All right. Anybody else taking short rests? If you are, hit points, hit dice. Okay, Kai, how about you?
I'm back.
Go ahead and roll your hit dice. I'm just gonna say, for the record, this is probably the last one of these you're gonna get, so you feel free to use all of your hit dice if you want.
There we go. Still had one left over. And I got all my stuff back too, outside of my cape.
So, you finish your short rest, take an hour out of your time, you believe that Kazaf has held up her end of the bargain. Nobody comes looking for you during that time. What do you want to do now?
Indeed.
Alright. She said that there's a portal that will open. Or a circle, rather. You did.
Yeah, this is
It
one that
exploded.
blasted. And I tried to pick it, and I was about to go through.
And at that moment, you see her going through this portal up here, and she's gone.
All right. Yep.
With that, with a flash and that same familiar pulse, excuse me. You find yourselves in a small chamber. 4 directions you can go. They do. They have badges, yeah.
Did she give us any directions where, which door we're
She
supposed
did.
to go to?
She would have told you that the south door is the prison, and she doesn't know where the others go.
Let's get in here and do what we came to do. Yeah. Okay. Check for traps.
Do what we came here to do. Kill everybody? No.
All right.
Oh.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. But it is locked.
It is locked.
Okay. I'm
Can
gonna
I
try.
assist him with picking locks?
I'm good with picking locks.
I'm sure you're quite the picker.
If you want, I mean, it's kind of a one-person deal. I don't think helping with a lock picking skill is.
Yeah, it's
feel like
fine.
it's a one-person thing.
I had to ask. I knew the answer. That's why I didn't ask last time. Because I was like, how?
30.
That'll do it.
Let me hold your tension wrench. Like, what?
With that, the door is unlocked.
Uh-oh.
You see a black-robed mage sitting in a chair in front of a semicircle desk. His back is to you, but as the door opens, he turns and looks over his shoulder and says,
Are we Bond?
"Let's-" Sorry?
Are we Bond?
He turns and looks over his shoulder at you and he says, "Well, that's disappointing." And with that, we will begin next session by rolling initiative. Not going to do it yet. Don't do it yet. But we will start next session with initiative with mentions Simulacrum.
Hmm.
I thought we were playing until 7.
It is 7.
Did I? It's only 6 here. I thought we play until 7 our time. Oh.
Oh god, have I ended this early?
No, it's. I mean, if that's what Hind and everybody wants to do, why did I think
kinda
that?
do need
When
to
did
go.
we?
I usually.
you're fine.
Oh my god, daylight savings has thrown me off.
Apparently, me too.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Well, do you guys want to do this? Because we can do this.
No, Kai said he's got to stop.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kai. I didn't hear you.
I mean, it
Come on.
works out really well. I just am confused.